Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons on Friday, where your fate is but a roll of the dice. We are on Sleeping Dragons Wake, Part 3 of the Dragon of Icespire Peak Saga. You can catch Episode 1, where everyone met, all the way up till now on our YouTube channel. We were going to get right into our synopsis, which is rather short, but last week on Sleeping Dragons Wake, the battle was ongoing as the Sahuagin in training in the caves above Leiolon realized they're being invaded by the party, a firewall decimating a lot of them. Velfi notices a hidden stash under the rocks nearby as the team hears and sees chanting in the next grotto, and priestesses are chanting and summoning a giant shark skeleton on legs of other body parts in the middle of the circle they had made. The fight continued on in this room as they tried to get answers as to why the Sahuagin were terrorizing the village. They got some info that the Sahuagin believed a woman impersonating their goddess Sokola to lure them away from their home to here. Xenora wanted to restore the crops to help the villagers keep farming their food for the town, as the hours passed with Ima standing by to support. And from the cliffs of Leiolon Point, a ship is seen coming into town, and 2 rowboats going to and from. Once Xenora has finished, they return to Leiolon to see a note on the quest board addressed to Xenethor from his brother Tio. The contents of the note suggest that a friend of the party, thought to be deceased, named Stanzentar, has been found and brought to Leiolon. Xenethor runs to the docks, and Ima goes with him as well. Xenora goes to the hills, stopping by Griselda's to tell her to bring drinks. As Xenethor looks around, he hears Tar singing and asking why he hasn't taken care of himself. Xenethor grabs hold of her for a long embrace, shocked she is still alive, and Ima looks at his own note and thinks of his brother. Velfi and Radolak give the rest the time they need, Velfi confused about the social customs here, and Radolak letting him know he is in good hands. So that is where we have left off. I will put up our map once I get this slideshow done and figure out where we will start. Conrad, you are left, I'm going to say, you see Radolak and Velfi starting to follow Xenora up the hill. I believe Radolak said he grabbed some drinks. And you hear a knocking sound, like almost like a woodpecker on a tree, in a certain pattern. A pattern you know to be a call for you.
I'm going to look around. Do I see who's making this call?
You see a door in the tree line of feathers.
A door of feathers?
Yeah. Fuck you, Conrad. Come here. And out steps a Kenku.
Go over. I say, what are you doing here, Nock?
It's dangerous. But I'm all about the money. Money?
I reach into my pocket and give her 2 gold.
Time to go.
Already?
Mm-hmm. Make your choices. You want chaos? You got chaos.
Chaos? I never said I wanted chaos.
Look at you. Look at you.
What have you been up to, Nock?
Money. Time to go. And she makes a marching sound of hundreds of stomping feet in unison.
I need some time. Yeah.
You need some time, yeah. 'Cause you hit like a little bitch. No more questions? I go? I go with you.
If you want, I'm not gonna stop you. Have you worked out how to fly yet?
It's not a Kinku thing.
Maybe one day.
Do you take Nock with you to the hill?
I'm not gonna go to the hill, but I'll have Nock follow me around.
Where are you having Nock follow you around?
Just around the town doing miscellaneous little things.
All right. I will come back to you again and ask where you'll be in a little bit, and we will go to the docks. Emma, you will see Tar has showed up in front of you. Xenithor has reached out and hugged her. And are you still holding your picture?
Ian will go to the end of the dock and just sit with his legs over the side looking at his picture. And let them be alone. But he'll know that they should be able to see that he's there.
Xenithor, you do see that Emma is there. And you do see Tar holding her rib a little, but very, very happy to see you. She smiles.
Noticing that Nate leaves his hand on Tar's shoulder and just casts two things. He's going to do as much lay on hands as he can, and second, he will also cast Lesser Restoration. It's really you.
It's really you.
This is. What do you mean I'm not looking after myself? I'm still here, aren't I?
I didn't think you'd be here. What about the bullship and the grumpy dwarf and the fireball and the leaf eating guy? They still good?
We did it, Tar. You did it. I honestly thought I didn't think you'd be here.
I was out for a long time on one of the smaller islands. I couldn't move. And then a ship came by. It was very hazy. And I thought it was you picking me up. But it was another Leonin. There's a lot to talk about.
There is. Well, let's just enjoy our time now. And he looks over towards Emma and sort of starts to move and is, apparently you want this back, and he will remove the necklace and hand it to Tar.
That's my father's. Thank you. He gave it to me when I was a little girl. I need this. I thought, that asshole Dragonborn took it, I thought.
Oh, I'm mate, damn well sure I got that back. He ain't coming back either.
Good. I was going to hunt him down. Yeah.
And he would sort of run the back of one of his claws gently over her face.
They didn't give me any armor or anything, but I'm good to go. I wanna fight. I wanna kick Talus's ass. Apparently the gods are a thing. I thought they were fake.
Yeah. Speaking of that, and Nate will then sort of point to the spot where the tear symbol is on the necklace. Did you know what that is?
Yes?
Interesting. Look, come on, Ema's over here. Let's.
Ema. Do you have any rum?
Oh, well, there's a new tavern here. We'll pick some up on the way.
Oh yeah.
I think the rest are waiting. Xenora's going to get drunk, so
What?
you got to see this.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Okay.
Yeah.
That's... Oh. She looks very visibly surprised because she tried to get Xenora drunk the entire ship time she was going, and it was a no-go. So... you go over to Ema. Oh, they walk up to you. You see
Hey,
Tom?
Ema, look who I found.
Ah, Ta. Good to see you again. Good to see you alive.
Good to see you. Wait, I never noticed it before, but you're half orc. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. I didn't notice. I thought you were
That's
human.
alright. That's alright. The orc side will wash off in a few weeks.
I don't think that's how it... Okay, yeah. I'm not going to roll insight, but I don't think she's going to... No. She knows this bullshit's afoot, but she's just too tired.
You alright, Ema?
Yeah. I'm fine.
You want to come join us with the others, or are you gonna do your own thing?
I'll catch up.
Yeah.
I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
All right. No worries. And Nate kind of knows partly why Ema was there, and he will just, sort of put his paw on his shoulder and sort of give him the nod and sort of mouth a thank you, and then we'll turn to Tara and say, well, let's go surprise the others. We'll make a pit stop first, huh?
Yeah, let's go.
First of all, we'll go to the tavern to pick up some rum for Tara, and then we'll make our way up to the hill.
Take about 3 silver off your thing for the rums.
You would see the picture in Ema's hand from things. Just looks like 2 parents and 2 children crudely drawn on a piece of paper. Well, not crudely, but fairly well drawn. But no one you'd recognise.
Alright. So we will have Tar and Zenithor and Ema join when they feel 2 very short, very stocky legs. You hear behind you Velfi and Radolak, and clinking bottles. You turn back and you see Griselda huffing and puffing up the hill, carrying a whole collection in both arms because her friend said she needed a drink. And she's got some mugs swinging from her belt. She's tied. Hey, wait up.
Radolak's got a whole armful of mug as well. He's talking to Vilfi. He's like, I didn't know what you'd like, so I grabbed like one of everything. And they have this new stuff, right? It's Nomengard schnapps. I don't really know. I don't think I've had schnapps before, but like you look like you might be a schnapps guy if that's the thing, right? So what we do, right, is sometimes when something good happens, we drink. And sometimes when something bad happens, we also drink. And then sometimes when questionable stuff happens, we drink. Are you following? And I'll just look at him.
It's a good philosophy.
Raises an eyebrow, go, drink? Do you just drink water?
No, this is like fermented stuff, I think. I don't know the science or the magic. Is it magic or science? You'll work it out. Once we get to the top of the hill. We'll wait for Griselda. She's only got like, and he does this little motion like under his arm. He's like little legs.
Let's see if she can hear you. She can't hear you. She's like, wait up. I'm coming. Yeah. All right. What's the occasion? Is it a birthday? Is it bad? It's bad. Is it good?
It's like ambivalence. I think that's the word. It's like two separate conflicting emotions at one time.
It's like, that's kind of like Has-Yoram.
It's just perfect drinking time.
Cowardice and constipation. That's all he is. All right. Well, let's go up there. So she needs us. So Xenora, are you at the top of the hill? You've done the. You need the drink. Are you doing anything preparatory as you see Velfi and Radolak and Griselda arriving?
In the dirt in front of her, she's gonna write in Leonin, traitor, hypocrite, liar, abuser. You did nothing. Just in line. And she's going to, in Leonin again, she's going to do the M, cross it out, and then the T-O. Cross it out, TG, cross it out, M, question mark, cross it out. And she's going through everything that she remembers from that letter, just constantly writing in the dirt, crossing out, just all these in Leonin only. Just keeps going down.
Alright.
And she'll be listening out for anyone around her, because she's paranoid.
When you get to the last cross out, you will see Radolak talking about Schnapps guy. He looks like a Schnapps guy and stuff and all that. And you see Griselda saying, wait up, and coming, clambering up. There she is. All right. We're here. Most of us.
Well, if my brother comes up here and what I think's happened, I'll probably sock him for being an idiot.
I didn't know what you want, so like I said, I got everything. Whiskey, rum, this foamy one is ale. I think I might have drank a bit on the way. Still good though.
I bought things according to how bad it would be, so I've got the low scale stuff to the high potent stuff that's you won't remember tomorrow. Yeah, so I didn't know the occasion.
It's a dwarf thing, I think.
Yeah.
I like it. It's good.
It's good.
Alright, it's okay. Imagine seeing a letter, seeing a possibility of something good from someone who's bad, or was, or And she'll just put out her hand of a mug and just say, Phil.
Okay, this sounds like a medium to strong. I'm just gonna get this one, and she starts pouring it in your.
She needs an ambivalent drink.
an
See,
ambi-
I know what I'm talking about.
Has your we call it the has your arm. We're gonna give it to you. There we go.
She'll sit there and have it in her hand. And she'll just have her head down, still looking at the Leonin letters at this point. Going, growing up, well, I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters. You've met one of my brothers, and you've met one of my sisters. And one of the older brothers was at the docks today. We didn't know if they were dead or alive. The concerning thing is I don't know which one it was. And that makes a difference. And Xenora will actually lift up fur in certain places so Griselda can see crisscross patterns of claw marks on her body.
Griselda's very silent. She's taking it in. And she's thinking to herself, and she'll ask, "Has Zenithor seen this yet? Has he seen the letter?" And
I read the letter and I gave it to him. I came up to see if I could find out which brother it was. It's not Thea's twin brother. From all accounts, if everything that I've been told is matched up, that is definitely not the one who did this, but the one that held me down to allow this to be done.
maybe Dr. Zenithor and
Xenithor needs to get himself reacquainted. If who I think is there, he should probably be spending time with her.
I will say that I'm not the same person I was when I was young, but that's all I can say.
I honestly don't think that this is the same brother that did everything. What concerns me is the way the note was written.
And she sits down, the leg sticking out on the grass, and pours herself the same thing you've got, and takes a
Xenora.
swig.
Xenora still hasn't drank. She's still looking at it. And she'll go, so, my older brothers, other than Nate is my older brother, but I didn't really consider him an older brother. But my older brothers, Zemoth and Teos, Moth and Teo, they weren't very nice to me, and in extension, not very nice to Nate. Probably because he defended me. I'm an abomination of the Leonin. I don't look like them properly. I'm a female Leonin with male Leonin type hair. With fire. And me being different angered their mother. Well, I suppose she's mine. Amber. And they took it out on me. Same with my older sisters. We kept Thea and Aramon, the two younger ones, away from that as much as possible. But Theo was always in Marth's shadow. He never did anything. He always did what Marth said. He never did anything on his own. It was like he didn't think for himself. He let Marth think for him. That letter I got was started to be signed with an M, and then it was crossed out and signed TG. Something doesn't feel right, and I can't work it out. It's like they were both there, but only one of them was there, and I can't explain it. It's confusing me. It's scaring me. And if they really did bring back who I thought they brought back, that's even scarier. And she's like visibly trying to organize her thoughts together. She doesn't know what to do. She really doesn't. Like, her brain's like trying to work out a puzzle. It's like sitting on the edge of, that edge of the tongue. She wants to connect it, but she can't because there's something missing. And she can't work out what it is.
Griselda, with this roll I just made, is more of a listener. She's more of a doer. She's not a talker, so she's just sitting there, nodding, kind of looking to Radolak, passing him a bottle to pass the Velfie, kind of just being there for you, and nodding as she takes it in.
Xenora's going to... I'm going to do my own roll now. Yeah. Xenora's going to look at her and go, "I know you don't know what to say.
We need Marigold for this."
Yeah.
She knows
Actually,
what to say.
I have a big question. How far is Vivaldi's reach? with-
Pretty good, yeah. I mean, in town, definitely.
How far can she reach?
I don't know. I never really asked her to.
Is this a
reach.
top shelf type thing?
It's starting to be, I think so, yeah.
That's what tall people are for.
I mean, I can go get. You know what?
No. No. It was a question that if you knew, I'd work it out. I will... whoever it is probably knows what's going on. And Xenora will take a drink of half the whiskey and put the drink down.
All right, we're gonna switch back. Conrad, where are you taking Knock?
Just around the town.
Are you showing her off? Showing off the town to her? Are you just trying to?
Showing her the town because she'll need to know it.
Conrad, where you be at? What are you doing?
I'm showing you the town because you're gonna need to know the town
Why?
because Radolak's here.
This is possibly the strangest thing I've seen all day.
It's a normal town.
No, you. You're
Why?
half red. Green.
Yeah.
Green?
Let's just say some people don't have your skill when they're looting things.
Are you okay?
Just a little bit green. He'll come here.
Get this shit together.
I tried to. It didn't work.
We waste too much time making decisions. Let's go.
Yes, we will. In the morning.
In the morning. So where do you end up?
Literally just be going around the town. Just
All night.
all night. Until, I finally find somewhere and sleep.
And Nock's gonna give up and just go and pout and sit with her arms folded. And make
I
a
told
door.
her that she can go up the hill and drink with the rest of them if she wants, but I'm not.
Not no.
Radolak's up there.
Money? Radolak money?
Yes, Radolak's got a lot of money.
I like Radolak. I go. Dog takes off. You find a place to sleep. Ema, you sit there for a bit. I'm gonna make a roll. Oh, that's not 20. And you see a pair of feet sit next to you, start swinging. It's Marigold, sitting down by the docks. She doesn't say anything. She just sits with you.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't say anything either.
After a while, she's like, "You okay?" I got a disturbing kind of feeling when I saw Griselda running up a hill with a bunch of alcohol, so thought I'd look for you.
Yeah, I just thought I'd chill out for a little bit.
I've been doing some thinking, and it's probably something I want to talk to you about tomorrow. But I think I want to help you guys out. Maybe.
But you've already done so much for us.
I know, but I think I just had some bad dreams, and I think I want to do something about it instead of sit here. And Valdy's offered, to help Gary learn to fish, even though he's strictly vegetarian. It looks like.
It doesn't surprise me all that much.
Appeal to what he likes to do. And Jack Torver said he could help him run the shop for like payment of candy. So,
I think it's good that Emma finds experiences things like that.
Yeah. Is Griselda okay?
Well, I think the rest of the group went up the hill to drink, so if she's running out there with bottles, then I'm not really that surprised.
You gonna go?
I was thinking about it.
I can go with you if you go. I can't sleep.
Okay. If you want.
She gets up and she reaches to hold your hand. I'm gonna see if she sees your picture. No, she doesn't notice.
Is stand, walk with her, and not intentionally trying to be stealthy, but sort of sticks the picture in his pocket.
Why?
There's no intention of trying to hide it at all.
All right, let's see what's going on. How everybody's been. I haven't seen them in a while. I've been busy at the shrine, so.
I'm sure they'd love to see you.
Yeah. And so she walks with you to the hill. And Zenithor and Tar are probably just going to get their stuff and go head up, yeah? So they'll see Ema and Marigold on the way. I gotta grab Marigold. Up to the hill. A big crowd's coming. You see 4 figures coming towards you. And as Marigold see Griselda passing the schnapps and stuff to... it's not schnapps. Sorry, I was thinking of Radolak's thing. It's probably straight vodka. Passing it. She's like, oh no. I see where this is going. And she goes up to the top of the hill and she sees the writing on the ground. And she's going to stand in front of it for a long time. And you can make an insight, Xenora, if you want to see if you notice something about Marigold.
That will be a 21.
She's reading it. And she looks at you. She doesn't say anything. She goes and sits by the tree. I'm assuming Ema would probably pick a tree, so she's going to sit by Ema.
Before she goes, Xenora's going to put her paw out gently. And just look at her. You know where my head's at.
She's gonna say in Leonin, yes, everyone has their surprises. You seem pretty rattled.
Do me a favor. And she's gonna pull out the purple flowers she picked up. Put them in Marigold's hand. He made you a promise. I was going to try and get him to keep it for you. You wanted him back purple.
Oh,
I was going to make it die.
that would have been great. You know, the night is young, and I feel like if you're drunk enough, this could still happen.
I'll tell you what. I think I've got a model and pestle in my medicine kit. Or my herbal kit. You keep him still long enough. I'll whack it over him for you.
Marigold giggles in halfling. This isn't like Marigold, but she's like, you know, whatever it takes to make you happy, yes, we'll do it. I just don't want to be mentioned if this goes wrong.
And she'll whisper it into Marigold's ear. Just keep him still. I'll come up and you keep him still. And Xenora's still only had like half a mug at this stage. But she's going to keep the flower. I'm guessing Marigold's given her back the flowers so she can do it.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to get her mortal and pestle. And she's going to start mixing it in. And she's going to tip a little bit of the alcohol into the mortal and pestle to make it into a paste. Try and get it so it just sits there.
All right. And Marigold will wait for your cue as she's talking to Ema and getting, like, the light. She knows Griselda, one of her besties, stash. She can tell, like, which is the light problem, which is a big problem. And she picks the light one, knowing Ema, and kind of pours him a little bit. It's made from wheat, which is a grass, so... And she passes it to you.
Emo would drink it.
Right. Velfie, Griselda shoves something in your hand, like, new kid. Alright? I don't know what your tribe does. I don't care. You're on this hill. You gotta just drink it, like in a breath.
Yeah, don't mix first time though. You'll be sorry. Just one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have this schnapps now though, and Radolak pulls his bag off, looks through it. He grabs out this little cup, and he put a little cup on the floor. He's like, "This is for you, little buddy," and he pours some schnapps into a little cup for Sebastian. He's like, "Wherever you are," and he sort of looks up in the sky, and He looks to see if he can see flying robots.
Elfie, do you take?
So what was I given?
Griselda gave you vodka kind of a thing, and Radolak's giving you a schnapps after he said don't mix. So you've got two different drinks here.
As Xenora is like grinding it, and she's thinking a bit, and she's gonna go, probably should look at adding honey to that. And she's not gonna say anything else, that's all she's gonna do as she's grinding.
Well, if it's the vodka, it looks like water, so you know what I'm gonna do. Down it goes.
Let's see, what would Nomengard schnapps look like? They have green mushrooms, purple mushrooms, and red mushrooms. So, I think the purple was the wine. So we're gonna say it's like a purple color for the schnapps. So, you drank the vodka. All right. This is gonna be interesting. All right.
Yep.
You guys hear
Oh. I'll look around for the sound.
Radolak,
Oh, it's Nock.
money.
Oh, my little feathered buddy.
Oh,
And he's gonna bend down on one knee, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's right, money."
money.
And he'll go into his bag, and he'll give Nock 100 gold.
Oh, hello,
How's-
buddies.
How's the family?
Oh, family good.
Yeah.
I'm just along for the adventure. And money.
Feels like forever.
Yeah,
Did you see Conrad?
fuck it, cunt. Yeah,
You didn't bring him with you though.
no. And she points exactly where she last left him, down into the town. And she's gonna be like, fuck you, Conrad, under her breath.
Do you want some snops?
Ooh, look at you. Well done, mate. Yes.
Pour you some schnapps.
She like sits down, little clawed feet. Sits down. I picture like a little Jawa kind of sitting down like that little, and with her little drink, and counts her coins and splits them in half. As she does that, Xenora, Tara is following behind you. You see Xenora with a mortar and pestle looking down. You do see some, you can roll a perception to see if you see the scratchings on the ground. Unless you choose to not.
Don't see shit.
I forgot perception's your favorite. So, you don't see the scratchings, but you do see everyone there doing their assorted things. Where do you go first?
Nate just kind of walks right towards the group and kind of, hey guys, look what I found, and kind of steps to the side to bring forth Tar.
Tara kind of hobbles a little bit. She's trying to be stoic and hide it really well. And she looks like she does feel better. And she kind of like waves, perks up when she sees the bottles. Bullshit! Hey!
Ta! This is for you. All the drinks.
Oh!
Some
Ah!
schnapps.
Oof! Ugh.
It's very, yeah.
You drink
There's rum
some?
too,
Oh,
somewhere.
Yeah, we need that. Yeah, we brought some stuff too. Senator said we should come up. I was kind of hoping to see some crew here, but I don't see anybody.
They headed back out.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sure they'll be back though. They said they'd be back.
Griselda waves because they know her. They hire her for ships a lot, so. I don't know the. Not you, Ema green guy. The other green guy. I don't know. And the bird. No. The new?
Well, I've known Nock for a long time, and I'll let Nate talk. I'm more drink.
You go, buddy. You go.
She's gonna reach out slowly for the rum. Like, I'm listening. Yeah.
Xenora's finished what she's doing. She's gonna drink another quarter of the mug. She's gonna pour the rest of it into the mug and not use a first level spell to do create water, and she's only going to fill it to the line. She's going to mix it up. She's going to hold it, and then she's going to walk over to Tar, and she's going to go, "It's good to have you back." And she's going to put healing word as wait. Cure wounds on her at second level. Or 12 plus 4. So that's 16 points of healing damage.
Healing damage, yes.
And say, "Good to see you back." She's going to walk past her brother. And in Leolon, gonna say to him, "You fucking idiot." And then she's going to walk over to Marigold and Ema, and she's going to give a nod to Marigold.
Marigold is gonna be like, "Ema, can I ask you something?"
Yeah, sweet as. No problem.
And she just grabs you by the sides of your face and full on plants the biggest, strongest kiss on you that you've had, and is trying to just hold you there. And with one finger behind your back, she's like,
Xenora is going to slowly tip, so as not to splash Marigold at all, the purple dye that she's made, and have it run down on each side of his face, and have it just go completely down. And it's slightly warm because Xenora would have tried to make it as warm as possible as she could, so it wouldn't be obvious at first.
"Oh."
So this thick, viscous liquid will be going down his face, down the sides of his face, and down his back. And I don't know whether it will go down the front or not.
You can roll a perception. If you feel it's a disadvantage because you're distracted, that is up to you. If you feel that cold dye going down.
Wow, really?
What'd you get?
18 with disadvantage.
Wow.
But I think he'd still be far too distracted.
You could be like 18 and I don't care.
He's feeling
He
this
feels
feeling.
it, but he doesn't give a shit because he feels something else.
He's feeling it, but damn, this kiss is giving him
Concern.
Wow, this is making me sweat.
So as it comes off, I'm going to step back and see if Marigold can see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go, "Property." And then I'm going to walk back to sit next to Griselda.
Alright, just gonna stroke your hair and your back and everything. You've never seen Marigold like this. This is odd. You're not used to this. So.
Yeah. So after introducing Tar to Nock and Radolak drinks, he like pulls the whole drink, and he's like, "And this is Velfi. He's an apprentice adventurer and an apprentice drinker too. How you feeling there, Velfi? Velfi? I'll get that right eventually."
This is not water. This is terrible.
It's not water, no.
It's a burning kind of a water if you think of it like that. Cleans out the cold.
What's the purpose of it?
You'll find out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Especially if you take another. She just hands you another.
All right, slams that one too.
I like this guy. He sounds good.
He's getting
You
it.
picked well. Yeah.
Yeah. We should get Vilfin. Where is Vilfin? He likes a drink.
Oh, Vilfin. Yeah. He's a good guy. We should bring some down, you know, although it is late. He's like a house husband now, so. Yeah. Taking care of the porch.
Xenora's gonna put her cup out again for another drink.
All right, Griselda's gonna fill it up for you.
And it's slightly tinged purple.
Yes, if you're doing the schnapps, you get it in the purple one. Marigold. Does Marigold have prestidigitation for her hands? That's what I'm thinking. Finishes her kiss and smiles at you and is like, I'm really sorry, Emma.
It's dark.
Hmm?
Just intuition, it's dark, right?
Yeah.
Sure it is.
I mean, in the morning, I want you to think this made Xenora very happy.
Eva's gonna wipe the sweat off his forehead, what he thinks is sweat, with his arm and say, "Don't be sorry. I like this side of you."
Oh, good. Oh, glad. And she's gonna go over and get some more of the, we'll say it's like a wheat ale from Griselda. Almost forgot her name. And Conrad, if you ever decide you want to come up to the hill, just let me know. Knock has finished counting her coins. And she's not used to drinking a lot, so she's like, I don't feel so good. No, wait, I think I'm all right.
Yeah. Oh, everyone, this is not. You should talk to her a lot, because then she can say it back to you in your voice. It's a Kenku thing.
It's a Kenku thing. I want me drinking me donkey. And she pulls out another glass for you to fill.
I will fill it.
Well done, Radolak. And she does the marching sound of the army marching. And she says, came for Conrad. Time to go. You want to go?
Radolak's gonna try and ignore what Nock said.
Nock waits.
Drink.
And then she just shrugs.
Drinks for everyone. Yeah.
And then she just drinks.
Xenora's gonna look at Radolak, raise an eyebrow, and then go back to her drink.
Zenithar, what are you doing?
So while Radolak is introducing Nock and Velfie to Tar, Nate's already gone over to get two big mugs, and just gives a very sizable helping of the rum. And looking over at Xenora and watching her pour on the whatever it was over at Emo, she's just kind of shaking his head in like it's good to see the playful side again, and just sort of like a little slightly toothy grin. And then once the introductions are done, he kind of just walks up to Tar and just hands her the mug.
Thank you. It's a lot of different people that you've saved here in Leiolon. You did good.
before Nate actually says anything, he just downs his drink. Wouldn't have done it without your sacrifice.
Yeah, about that sacrifice, the dancing delight. I'm gonna need a job to get another ship. Bigger and better. So, I figured maybe I could tag along.
With us?
Maybe I need the gold. I mean, I don't have too many skills. I can tell a damn good story.
I'm pretty sure you've got more skills than what you let on.
I mean, I'm not gonna show those skills to them, but yeah.
I didn't say you need to show those on today, doll.
Yeah.
Look, you know, if you want to come, I'm all for it.
Talk it over with the team. They're your family. They're your crew. I mean, I've got catnip. That might help. You and Xenora. Little catnip pass.
Maybe. I don't know.
Alright.
But,
think it over. You look like you need to talk to your sister, maybe. Thank you for the raid.
I mean, yes, but you're home. You've come home.
Well, I mean, my home is the sea. But my home can be with all of you. Till I get that ship going. And then, Radolak. He'd make a fine crewman. We could sail the seas. Get some gold together.
Oh, he did good on the way home.
Did he?
You would be mighty impressed.
Mad Beast taught him well.
I think he's just. It's good to see him light up like that. Right? I don't see that often with Radolak. He's got a lot going on himself, so. And he just takes another long pull of what's in his mug. Did you know you've got those things in your necklace?
Yes.
Well, it's all there.
An amber from my father. The diamond he gave me before he passed, and some numbers. I mean,
That's a talk for another time.
Yeah.
Where everything's there.
Good.
I'm sorry I looked.
And
And
the damn Dragonborn was after it. The numbers. I kind of stole it from him. It's supposed to be a treasure.
Maybe that's something we can do together then, and get you back on your feet.
I want to kill Talos. Can you kill a god? I didn't even know they existed. But, yeah.
Oh, I plan on bringing him down. There's no doubt about it. And then once I'm done, who knows? Who knows? But for now, let's not worry about that.
Let's get drunk.
Hmm.
I need it.
Huh?
Drink some.
And like within sort of just wraps his arm around gently around her waist this time, knowing that the hug and sort of just a light little nuzzle. It's good to see you, and he's just looking over to see what Xenora's doing. And then kind of turns back and gets another refill. And hey, you're right over there. Radolak, you need another one? Anyone?
All those
I mean,
drinking.
I'm just surrounded by drinks, but yeah, I'll have another one.
If you have had 2 or more drinks, your con save will have to beat a 15. If you had had just one, just a con save to beat will be a 10. Oof, Marigold's a lightweight. Oh.
Boop, boop, natural 20!
Jeez, I got a 2, and a 1.
I got a 17 con.
Ema living up to his drinking history, rolled in that 1.
Oh no.
I has a 6.
Oh, well, that actually fits for you.
17 for Nate too.
17's good. All right. So, thank you for the advantage, Kitty. Because I rolled in that one. And that would be Griselda I know, actually, that was Knock. But they all three are not. They're not used to this for some reason. I don't know why. Griselda accidentally opened the wrong bottle. It was the Dwarven moonshine that Vilfin said she should try from back home. And she thought that was the middle shelf. But clearly she was mistaken. So she's teetering a little bit, kind of singing to herself. And Knock is just thoroughly like click-clacking and making different sounds of all the town that she hears, like the gulls and then the waves and then the... So that's...
So Nate will go over and hand over his drink to Radolak and, just has one with him. And then we'll turn around. I'll catch up with you later, my friend.
Xenora has grabbed Griselda and is about to walk her home.
Okay.
Radolak just nods.
Nate, what did you want to do? Do you want to finish?
It's okay. Xenora's walking off, so it can wait.
All right.
Ema's passed out with his arms wrapped around Marigold's waist. And we'll be covering her in purple stuff that he doesn't realize he's covered in.
Yeah. I just saw your background picture, Drax. Jesus, dude.
Yep.
I knew when you were looking intently that you were doing something. So, yeah. She's trying not to show her hands, or her grape-colored hands, and as you are... And trying not to touch you too much, which is odd because she was just all about giving you a big kiss, and now she's not. And she kind of helps you back home, but says, I need to talk to you guys all in the morning, maybe at the town hall if any of you are functional in the morning. Yeah, please. And she waves goodbye with her grape hand and takes
Yeah, I
him
think
down.
we'll be alright. And then I'll look over to Velfie. How's Velfie?
Velfie, with a 6. How you feeling?
Probably not enjoying it. He doesn't know what it is.
Everything's very hazy and wobbly, kind of feeling, that buzz feeling.
Oh, buddy, you're looking a bit greener than usual. You flew too close to the sun. I did that in my younger days. You'll be right. Maybe not tomorrow, but like maybe the day after you'll be okay. Maybe lie down.
That sounds like a good idea.
Don't lie down on your back, though. Griselda's like,
Yeah.
don't do that. And she's walking away with Xenora, like, you don't want to...
So, where I am currently, I start scratching a hole.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Are you
I'll
going to
grab
be
a
able to
blanket
fold
out of
it?
my bag and chuck it on Knock as she sort of... No.
So yeah, a oval hole, not too deep, and I'm just gonna lie in it.
Okay. He has made a little trench for himself to lie in. You taking Griselda home, Xenora? You say anything as you take her home?
I'm going to turn around and say, come on, let's get you home.
All right.
Thank you, Griselda. And I'll hand her what's left of my second cup. So I've only had one drink, but I'll hand her what's left so she's got something to drink as she's walking.
We'll make the guard clean up the hill. It's fine. You know, I don't give a shit about that. Piss me off.
Anything, Sing. I've got something I need to do.
All right.
So, thank you for the excuse.
Okay.
And I'll drop her off.
Yep.
I'm going to go to the docks.
Okay.
I am going to ignite my fire spirit because I've technically had a rest anyway, so it didn't really matter. But I'll put out the fire spirit and have it come with me on the raft. And as I'm on the raft, I'm pulling out the letter from my mentor that I'm supposed to give to his family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the island.
All right.
And I'm going to, when I get there, the fire spirit's following me the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sit down and I'm just going to whack the letter down on the ground and hold on to it.
Okay. I'll get back to you. Who did we miss? Conrad, you still good? Good? Okay. Velfie, you have made a hole. You are spending the night on the hill. Radolak, it's you. Xenora and Tar. Anything you want to do before you call it a night? You see Velfie's up there, and he's settled in nicely.
I think he's one of us now officially, if he doesn't run away in the morning.
Tar is going to say, it's really good to see you, Radolak. I'm glad you made it. I heard you were great on the ship.
Oh, it was amazing. I think that's what I should do once we've killed Talos. Like, I overheard you. I think that's a great idea. Like, I don't know if you can kill a god, but I think we should give it a go.
Yeah. You could be part of the crew.
Yeah.
Or maybe you'll want to get your own ship. The bullshit.
Man.
Sail the 7 seas.
Don't you mean aggressively acquire your ship?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, of course. You still need kind of some gold to aggressively acquire, because you're going to need to pay the crew.
And Radolak looks equal parts like happy, and then like there's a sort of a look of resignation on his face that that is unlikely, but still hopeful and kind of drunk. So, you know, I am glad that you're back too. We were really worried. But you're here.
Yeah, I was worried too. That they were very nice to me, so they took good care of me.
As much as they could by the look of it.
Well, I mean, they didn't have a healer on the ship, but exchanged stories. They fed me. They weren't going to give me any armor or anything, but I can get that in town. Bilfin will help.
Yeah. And they brought you here, and we were here. It all worked out.
I told him about Zenithor, and then one of them seemed particularly interested and dropped me off.
I don't want to ask this now, Tar, but did you happen to get a look at his face?
Yes, and she will describe your brother to you. He had a lot of stories.
No. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of bad blood.
Families suck. Yeah.
Our one in particular, yes.
Yeah, I mean...
I could relate, and I don't even have any siblings, and he'll just, like, drink again.
Don't get me started on my mother. Ugh.
Don't get me started on mine.
Mm.
We've all got mother issues.
Exactly.
Drink to that.
Hey!
That was the only Leonin you saw on board?
Mm-hmm. He shared sea stories, as we all do, of course. We try to top each other. He made sure I was taken care of. Made sure I got rest. Didn't really talk about himself too much at all.
That sounds like him.
Very interested in you and Xenora. The Leonins.
The reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, Tar, is because Talos and Gothak nearly obliterated my pride. I didn't know if any of my family survived other than, at that time, my younger sister. Later I learned that Xenora was alive. I stayed as long as I could until it was time to go. I needed to find Z. And he has the audacity to tell me I need to get stronger. He doesn't know what I've been through. But if he wants me to get stronger, you damn well be sure I will do that.
I mean, you're fighting a god. I think maybe he's a bit jealous. But that's just me. I'm being biased. I mean, I think we all kicked ass. We're still here.
I mean, you do really kick some ass, Zenithor.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I wonder if you'll leave anything for me to hit. Smiting left and right. Jeez.
You got that little monk guy swirling around. telling Mad Beast what to do is great. You guys are a big team. And you got this guy in the dirt hole. I don't know what he does yet, but, you know.
Our mate Wilfen, while he's still part of the Pride, he's staying put. He's found his own reasons. And
Knock makes dog sounds in her drunken state.
hopefully one day I'll go in and I will say what I need to say to him.
You know what? Seems like a loyal little fella, grumpy, but I bet you when the time comes, he'll be there. You're not getting rid of him anytime soon.
No, you don't get rid of people like that very easily.
Yeah. Well, you guys got a house here, or I'm not digging a hole next to Velfie, is it? No. Tabaxi's got her pride.
Yeah, I've got suitable accommodation for you.
No. I mean, the inn looked nice.
I mean, if you want to stay in the inn, I can loan you, if you will. But my home is your home.
Thank you.
I didn't know you had a home. I didn't even think about having a home. That'd be pretty clever. We're here a lot. Oh, man.
You gotta buy a house, Radolak.
Well, I kind of just wanted a ship, you know, but
I mean,
I could have a house and a ship.
Yeah, you need a port to, like, land in every once in a while.
Yeah.
To get
That's
your
true.
mail, yeah, to get all...
Yeah, I don't think I want to live in a hole either. Although it does look kind of comfortable. You get rained on a lot, though.
Ah, you know. That's what cabins are for. We'll talk about it. Come on, we'll go to the inn and talk. I don't want it to start raining. And are you sure that guy's okay? And she points at Velfie.
Honestly, I have no idea. And he looks fine. And I ain't going to interrupt him. Is your friend going to be okay there, Radolak? I'll just be a bit worried if...
I mean, Nock sometimes does sleep outside, but I feel like she might be a bit concerned if she wakes up to our friend here.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried. That's what I'm worried about in case Nock doesn't wake up and...
I mean, Nock's easy to carry.
I just don't want to see your friend being thought of as food.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Fermented
she's a...
Kenku.
That's a Kenku thing.
Radolak will pick up Nock, like, as gently as he can, pretty drunk.
Oi, what the fuck?
I'm taking you somewhere to get some rest, Nock.
Get some rest.
Get some rest.
We'll head off to the inn.
I like rest.
I'll before we do, I'll write a well, I'm hoping that in common I'll just leave a note pinned on Velfie shirt. Hopefully it can read, I don't know, but just be able to be in town in the morning.
If it's in common, you'll be able to read it, Melfi. Alright. We're gonna take a break. Before we take a break, we're gonna roll constitutions for hangovers. Zelda. Oof. Jesus. Marigold. That one for knock. Good God, poor thing. Alright.
21 for Nate.
21, Belfie?
19.
19, Ema.
Also 19.
Wow, Radolak. Radolak, you're muted.
I rolled one on Foundry, but it's not right because I've got a +7. So I roll it on D&D Beyond because it says I got 3 + 3. I'm trying to be fancy. 13. It's not much better.
Xenora.
I'm on the island.
Oh, yeah. We gotta do your island. We're gonna take a break and then we'll go do the island before we do morning.
My roll.
Yeah, I'll do your
Because
roll.
I've only had one drink. You want me to do my roll now?
Yeah, do your roll now, so that way I'll know it for later.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that kind of fits since you're not used to drinking. Alright.
No, I got a strong constitution. I just rolled a bloody 2. Use a friggin' advantage because I've got a friggin' Leonin. Alright, that's better. 21.
Alright.
I burned an advantage for that.
We will return to Idle Island after we have a brief coffee break, bio break, and we will be right back. Thank you for the follow, Gamers Ledge. Thank you for the raids as well. And we had a couple more follows. I'm trying to see. Redemption and Rick, thank you so much. And thank you for the compliments on the map. So we use Incarnate for our maps. And we will be right back. We'll just return. So, Idle Island. Down on Idle Island, I actually have a thingy for that, which I will switch to quickly. Even though I've got everybody here, we're going to move them down to a corner hiding somewhere, and it's just going to be Xenora. As you come to Idle Island, the sounds kind of drift away, and you're used to this, and you slam down the letter. Are you thinking anything in particular as you're summoning your mentor?
I'm going to say, I asked this once, I will ask it again. Who was Leo Tyr, or was Tyr posing as thing? Who do I take this letter to? Why do I still have it? You never told me where, and I didn't question it. Where? Who? Why? And I'm just gonna repeat those over again.
You see the statues, and you get very sleepy again. Do you start to drift off like you did before?
I'm going to have the fire spirit watch guard constantly. Make sure it's there. If anything happens that endangers my safety, it will teleport me continually out until we get to the boat.
All right. So, as you shut your eyes, you see the statue still in your mind, and out from one of the statues walks your mentor. And he says, you want to know where to give the letter to my family. You want to know where my family is.
You never said.
And he shows Phandalin. And he shows a small house kind of off to the edge by the woods. You've seen it before, you've passed by, but You never noticed. He's like, in a week's time, they will be back there. Time enough for you to do what you need.
What do you want them to know from me? I know there's the letter, but what do you want them to know from me?
They will accept whatever you have to say. They're no stranger to the odd ways of a druid.
How about the odd ways of a crazy Leonin?
I think we're all a little crazy. You're doing fine.
I highly doubt that. But thank you.
You're needed. It will be rough. Some things you wish to see.
Show me the Leonin on the ship, on the Destiny.
He's going to smile. He's going to move to another statue and disappear. And he's going to walk out as your brother, Tio. It's kind of unsettling, because you're seeing your brother walk out. But he has the same expression as your mentor, so you can feel that it's an illusion. And he walks behind another statue. Just statue to statue and disappears. But he's still lingering.
One last question. Why is Tio talking like Marth?
That I can't answer for you. You will have to ask him. His saving grace. Is he brought back Nate's happiness. For that, he gets a chance. And Xenora will, she's done. She wants done with this. And the fire spirit's gonna, come round to kind of get her out of it if she can. All right. Before you leave, you have two last pictures in your mind. The Dwarven Statue sits above a cliff, runes glowing around it. And a small gnome with green hair looks panicked about it. The second vision is Valdi stuck under a very heavy ship about to be massacred by the undead. And it fades.
At that last image, Xenora is going to bolt to find for Valdi. Valdi.
Yep. Valdi is at her home. We'll go back to Leiolon.
Mm-hmm.
You will find her sleeping. I'm trying to let my foundry load a little bit before we do this. She has babysat Gary for the night. So Gary, you can see in the window, Gary's on the couch. He's tucked in. He had a sleepover while Marigold went out to find Ema and that. So you can see them in the window. Do you choose to knock of their home by the fishery?
If I see her, And she looks okay?
Mm-hmm. She looks okay.
Okay. Xenora's not going to knock, but she's going to have her back against the house, and she's going to sleep guard, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Just watch.
Yep.
Keep watch. Yeah.
Yeah, but still try and get a rest, but just be there for the night.
You all get your long rests. Mark off your long rests. In the morning, Conrad, where do you go? You do know there is a meeting every morning at the town hall, but you also know they've been drinking, so you're not sure if they're going to show up or not. It's up to you.
I would hunt down Radolak.
Radolak, where are you staying?
Radolak could be at the inn.
Alright. I'm going to gather you all up. So he would be at the Umberhawk Inn.
So I would find my way into his room. I'm assuming he's in a room.
Mm-hmm.
With a bucket of cold water. And like the old military thing, throw it on him. And then go, up and at him, soldier.
What the? Now I feel awful and I'm wet. Conrad, where have you been?
Staying away from the alcohol. Trying to keep you guys alive.
Alive and wet. What's so
Hey.
important? Climbed into my room. You could have
Well,
knocked.
No, that's not my way. I don't knock.
Speaking
yeah.
of knock, Knock's here.
Yeah, she's passed out in the corner.
She's all fluffed up feathers.
Why is Knock here?
She's come to get me.
Oh,
It's time. Well, it's time for me to leave. And I head back to the Legion. Try to start changing it. But I wish to thank you for my time with you. It's been enlightening. But I would ask you along, but you seem to be hell-bent to be a hero. So, best of luck with that. You may see me from time to time. Or not.
it's hard to tell whether they'll let you go or not.
They don't always have a choice.
Hmm.
And, don't get yourself killed.
No promises.
Knock will be around. So, she's a little bit more, trustworthy.
You hear her say, I'm covered in my own piss, from the guard's voice.
I'm not cleaning her up. Have you got any more of that water?
No. She can clean herself off and have her own bath, but... Alright, Knock. Time to go.
Not good mood this morning. I'm in a shitty mood, and I need my coffee.
You're gonna have to get it to go. Time to go to the marching.
I guess we go.
Maybe catch you guys on the next go round.
Next go round. Money.
Yeah. Look. Keep your head down. These stuff that you guys are looking into, gods. Never a good thing.
I'd tell you to say hi to my mum for me, but well, you know what it's like.
Hey, I'll give her a big hug and kiss and say you would love to be there.
Ugh. Ugh. Mm. Let's go, Conrad.
I'm waiting for you, Knock. Come on, lead the way.
Yeah, leave before I make a stupid decision.
Make
It's
stupid
been
decision.
good seeing you, Nock.
Fuck you, Radolak. And she waves by and smiles, and she leaves.
Fuck you too, Nock.
Okay. She grabs her coffee to go, and they hobble off to the woods, disappearing. Do you wake up? Where do you all want to go? Velfie, you're waking up from your hole. You can overlook the hill. You see people moving towards the town hall.
I'll move to town hall. I guess that's where everybody is. I don't see any other people, so yeah, I'll go there.
Yeah.
Xenora would have escorted Valdi to the town hall.
All right, Valdi. Yep, Valdi's already. I put over there. So I'm gonna put you guys all at the town hall for reasons. Near the town hall. I'm gonna delete Conrad real quick. Xanathor, you and Tar also go to the town hall. Who is not going to the town hall this morning? It's probably easier. Everybody going? Aha, Conrad. Yeah, I know. You could stick around though. We need you for favorite moments and stuff. So, all right. Ema, you going too? Because Marigold's already going. I think you're muted.
Ema will go as Marigold. Up to you whether or not he realizes he's purple or not.
I'm gonna have you roll a perception.
For the record, soap and water will get that purple dye off. It was just for something because he promised.
14.
Marigold.
14, yeah. You see yourself purple. It's up to you if you tell Marigold or not.
Ema will wake up and go, huh, I'm purple. And then you look at Marigold and say, oh, you're purple too. Oh no, it's got you. Oh, good. We're going to have to call Dario to come and cure us.
Oh no. Okay. Remember when you said pick a color? And I picked purple. Xenora, she did a joke on you. Surprise.
And he'll be like, he'll smile. And then he'll be like, I hope I didn't ruin your outfit.
Oh, no. I can get it out. We know spells. Magic. I'm a Strixhaven and a shit. I know. I went to school for this. It's fine. So.
I'm gonna have to go see Gary before I wash it off. Just so he can go, oh, now you're purple.
Well, I mean, Valdi was having him over, so she probably walked him to the town hall with her. You know, see if he likes politics, maybe. I doubt it.
Lucky him.
Yeah, I really doubt it. He seems like a scout kind of a guy.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go.
As you guys walk, thank you, DM Studios. You guys all walk in. Jack Torver is there. He is standing. He is on the town council. And another human is telling how they want a second in for the nobility to come in. It's going to be like a knight's goblet in or something. People have to come in and swear allegiance not to harm one another and drop their weapons at the door. And it's going to cater to all the wealthier types. And he's trying to talk the table into agreeing to this. And Hasyorm looks like he would like to hobnob with these people, so he's kind of grinning and nodding, and Jack's kind of standing there with the minutes, helping them talk. And this is what you guys walk into. It's up to you. Griselda sees you, and she's kind of rubbing her temples. You guys notice the quest board still has the other ship, the dreadnought, made of bones, to investigate. It seems that's where this Sahuagin raiders are coming from. And I've been told you have a new member of your party, possibly. But Marigold has asked to join you as well. So you might have to make a choice. It won't be easy going. Scouts have shown there's a lot there. Maybe discuss. Pick who you want. Where's your red and green friend? And Emo, what the hell?
Conrad had to go on other business, and Radolak will sort of like look away as he says that.
So you're down one.
Hmm.
You're definitely going to need help. Tar is a very good, capable fighter. A bit, we already know. She's reckless, obviously, but Marigold here has some capabilities of her own. Don't underestimate her. And if you hurt her, I will come after you myself.
I think you'll be getting in line behind Ema. I'll say this under my breath since I'm standing close to Vivaldi. To Valdi anyway. Damn it. I'm gonna look at Valdi. Look at the quest board. Look at Tar. And look at Marigold. And she's sitting there going, in her head she's thinking, healer, pirate, healer, pirate, healer, pirate. She's going like this in her head, trying to work out.
Look, you guys you're excused from the meeting. She almost said boring, but she didn't want to offend the human. So she's like, it's bad.
Oh.
It's been a long morning so far. So you're excused. You have more important things.
Yeah.
If you want to, Marigold, go out there. You got your tobacco Tar. You guys can discuss what usefulness each has. Make a choice. I'll leave you to it.
And a suggestion for if you are going to have this wonderful nobility pub, to enter after you've sworn of allegiance, you have to fight a duel against one another, and the one that lives gets to be part of it.
That's just like, no. And Griselda's like,
Be the case. That would be awesome. Because
It's like
that
a
would
fight
mean,
pit.
well, if you think about it, it means only the best will get into the club itself. And with that, she's walking off chuckling, thinking that's one less fuckwit that I have to deal with.
It'd be like a fight pit.
Haz
That's
is
pretty
like,
cool.
we don't need like a fight club, clubbing, fighting. No, we don't need that. And as you guys go, Griselda's like, thanks, Xenora, as the door shuts. Alright, Marigold steps out gingerly, shuts the door behind her, like, oh shit. And guys, there's Tar standing before you, kind of grooming herself. She's feeling a lot better. Had a good night. Marigold. Hands a bit purple. She's washed them off. This is a little stain.
So we've got to make a decision Do we like run an interview process?
I mean, I don't know how you guys go. But, you know, I can heal. I don't have any really strong fighting capabilities, but I can bring you guys together. You know, bring a sense of peace and calm, help you out. And Tar, she just waits.
Tar, I need to talk to the group about something completely other than this that may influence the decision one way or another. But will you boys follow me? And she'll walk away a little bit.
Do you guys follow?
Or group huddle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I needed to go to the island last night. Got my answers. But I got something else. 2 visions. One of them is Valdi underneath a ship fighting the undead. And we're about to go and embark on fighting a ship of the undead.
Roll an insight, Xenora, to see if you can remember the environment around the ship.
19. Oh, wait. Let me check. Yeah, 19.
As you're talking, you look toward the docks and you see the barges down there. And you start to realize it's one of those barges.
Right
she
there.
is stuck under.
One of those. So, you pick who should stay behind to protect Valdi. That is what you're essentially deciding right now, I think.
Do we know when that's gonna happen? Man, visions, they never give you timelines.
No, they don't.
That could happen months from now.
Do you tell him any other visions that you've had?
I'm trying to work out who's the gnome with the green hair at Gnome. It's at Gnome
You
Guard, isn't it?
recognized it as Fibble, yeah.
Yeah, Fibble.
And the dwarf statue you didn't recognize, but
Yeah. So, Fibble. Mr. Fibblestib is also in trouble. Or contemplating. Or,
Oh yeah, that's Sebastian's dad.
yeah,
Weird man.
surrounded by runes. With a gnome statue. Or dwarven statue. Very weird. It's a weird sensation.
What does the statue look like?
What does the statue look like?
as she describes the statue, Xenithor, you can roll insight at advantage if you wish, since you did have a similar vision. So it has sparked something in your memory.
That's the reason why Nate's asking.
Yeah. I'll make it low.
13.
Yeah. All right. You recognize the same statue from your vision.
And she'll just stand back and wait for other people to contribute. Meanwhile, handing Vilfi some spearmint for his stomach.
What is it?
It will help your stomach.
Nothing
It didn't
wrong
have
with
any.
Nothing wrong with my stomach.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna need it.
Xenora, from your stay on Idle Island, I need you to roll me a d20 to beat a 10.
16.
All right, you have an inspiration. If you'd have gotten lower, you would have had an exhaustion. Carry on.
I've given you everything I can that I think may or may not be important.
I still don't know who we should take with us. Any ideas, guys?
Are you guys standing... Where are you guys standing at the town hall? So if they were... Let's say they were right here. If you guys can see my thing. Did you kind of go over near here? Where would you have gone?
Kind of moved away from him to kind of discuss, and away from, so we wouldn't be anywhere near Valdi or anything like that, because this is a vision. I don't, want to alarm her.
One of the statues near the town square, the mouth starts to move. Are you guys going to take all day, or are we going to get going? On the statue. And it's Tar's voice.
I don't know. Can you tell my brother to hurry up and talk?
Xanathor.
I got nothing to say.
That is a neat trick, and it will count towards your acceptance into the party on this particular quest. Thank you.
We've got to set sail sometime. All right, I'm over now. All right. Now stop moving.
If what you said is true, Xenora, from your vision, and assuming it will happen soon, it probably makes sense to have Marigold here, maybe?
Marigold would be able to heal or at least keep her tethered until we could get back.
And she could take care of Gary. What do you reckon, Ema?
As much as I'd really like Marigold to come with us, and I know it would make her happy, if we're going after on a boat, it might be the best thing to take a person that spends a lot of time on a boat.
Look, they're your ladies. You work out if you want to keep them safe or not. Right? I'm not going to make a decision that's going to bite me in the fucking ass. So you two work it out. He's already decided. Pick.
Can they fight? What
I
can
was
they
going
do?
to say that.
The mouth starts moving. Can I fight? Are you kidding? Come here. Come here. Come over here.
I
It's
walk
a
over.
trap, Valfi. It's a trap, Valfi. Never mind.
Velfie.
Only reason why I'm not making the decision is because my opinion is biased. So therefore, my decision, I will go with what the group decides. That is the most fairest way to do this.
What he said.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so it's between you and me, Rad.
Well,
I'm going to be... I didn't want to make the decision because technically I'm biased. But then I like both.
Radolak's gonna walk over to Tar.
Tar isn't there. Tar's disappeared. Velfie, as you walk
dang it.
over, does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Look, Radolak, if we're going on the sea, I honestly think Tar's the better option.
I know I worked it out, but I can't see her.
You will take 12 damage. She grabs
Over
you.
there, kicking Velfie's ass.
Marigold sees this and casts a cure wounds on you, and you are healed completely. And she just shrugs.
This interview process is getting like super interesting. But Tar, if you could stay where you are for a second, we should probably go get you some armor, right?
I mean, think if I had actual real daggers, that would be amazing. Yes.
Yeah, we'll go get you some weapons and some armor, and then like you'll be kitted out, and then like we can go, right?
Yeah. If it
Radolak
doesn't,
will head towards Vilfin's shop.
yeah, if it doesn't bother anyone. Vilfin, are you in the chat right now? Do you want to come in? It's up to you. I'll give you some
Before,
time.
while he's doing that, Xenora's going to go up to Marigold.
Okay.
And she is going to quietly tell her of the vision she had of Valdi and ask her to protect Valdi and keep an eye on her. Don't let her go by herself too often. And if you have to command Has to do as he's told and keep an eye on her and keep her safe, you do so. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Say I told you to do it. I'll take the fall if I have to.
No problem. Valdi's my best friend, so yeah. Evil, do you want... it's up to you if you want to come in and be Vilfin. It's up to you. If not, I'll play Vilfin. Evil's in. Who is going down to Vilfin's?
Radolak.
Is anyone following? To the Dawn
And I'm hoping Tar is with me because I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, Tar will be with you. All right.
Emo go and be with Marigold.
All right. So,
And Gary if he's around.
yep, you'll go and be with Marigold and Gary and be private.
Wilfie is looking around confused because everyone's just left him. So he'll follow Radolak.
Yeah, the Dawn Hammer is right there. You can hear the forge firing up for the morning. Vilfin, what are you doing? Get you popped in here somehow while you talk. Are you muted?
He's not muted. He has no voice.
Oh no!
I think he's swearing now.
Hello.
There you
Here we
go.
go.
I hear you now.
Yeah, he'd be just working armor, weapons, whatever Leiolon is needing at the time, keeping busy.
I'll turn off the map here and put you up. All right, Radolak, you see Vilfin hammering away.
Mr. Dawnhammer, good morning to you, sir.
Well, hello, Mr. Radolak. It's been a wee while.
It has been a wee while. You should have come up to the hill, but I thought maybe your wife might have like preferred you stayed at home. But we'll come get you next time.
I've been pretty busy working on all manner of things around town. They need lots of iron hinges and nails and things for rebuilding.
Well, speaking of like in need and maybe something a little bit more fancy than nails and bits and pieces, and like I'll step out of the way because I take a bit of. I'm like Tar, and I'm like Tar's back.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Hey. Aw,
Well, hello.
there you are.
Kind of figured you'd turn up again.
Yeah, you know. Kind of got shipwrecked. We know that.
Indeed.
Yeah. I'm deciding I'm needing some gear.
All right. What sort of gear are you looking for?
Maybe some daggers you got lying around, some leather.
Daggers lying around. We got the finest weapons in all of Leiolon. I'm sure I can fix you up
Alright.
Just give me 1 second, and he will disappear through like a leather curtain out to his private stash and come back with a fine set of daggers for Stanzantar and a very finely crafted leather armor as well.
Ah, this is very nice. You haven't lost
Well,
your
I don't do
touch.
leather work. That's not me. That's not me. That's the wife. She does all the fancy stuff. But
Oh yeah, he's domesticated now.
No.
I mean, a wee bit.
well,
I knew his beard was growing back.
I mean, it's coming back quite nice. I really don't fancy it being burnt off again for a while, but it's getting there. I keep it away from the forge, tuck it in the apron, keeps it nice and sort of soft. It's almost. I mean, we got a couple about that 4 to go. It'll be back to where it was.
With the forges there, little bits and pieces like odd daggers that aren't as good lying around, like a pile.
No, it's very tidy. Most of the stuff in here would be relative quality.
Are you
So
looking around, Velfie?
Yes.
You actively looking around?
Yeah.
It'd be
Moving stuff around as
unfinished.
well.
Yeah, there'd be unfinished stuff there. So you say you're moving stuff around as well?
Yeah, picking it up, checking the balance,
The-
occasional toss.
Wilfred will be eyeing you out the corner of his eye, just watching. And then he'd probably slap your hand. And who the fuck are you?
I'll just snarl back.
Oh, this is our new lizard folk friend. This is Velfie. What's his name?
Vel what? You say Velfie.
Velfie. Okay, I think I got it right. He never corrects me, you see, so...
Strange wee fella, isn't he? Pay not to touch things that don't belong to you, though. You might lose your hand.
Radolak chuckles to himself, but doesn't tell you why.
All right.
You're right,
Velfie.
Radolak. You're a... Smells like you've been drinking.
Yeah, it's been a funny couple of days. How much do we owe you for all this?
Let's call it a gift.
Yeah.
For now.
I'll pay you back once I get settled.
Sure you will. We'll settle up another time.
Yeah.
Do you need anything, Velfie? You're sort of like... We can pay, you don't have to just...
I mean, if you're looking for something in particular, we do make some of the finest weapons in Leiolon. What weapons does he have on him, like visible weapons?
Velfie, I do believe you have daggers, do you not? As well?
Hang on, give me a sec.
I know he has daggers.
I've only got one dagger.
Oh, you
You've got
mean
one dagger,
second.
that's it, one dagger.
So
Vilfin will probably walk up to you, sort of have a look. Is it just a mundane, like just a standard dagger?
no, it's a dagger of venom.
You see a green hilt.
You
Almost
seem to have a fine weapon there already. Are you looking for more? Maybe.
And out of thin air, I bring out one of my daggers. Hang
Neat
on,
trick.
I'll bring up my notes. Wow, that's a lot. Psychic blades. Doesn't really give me a description, does it?
Psychic blades are a power, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that'd be whatever you want them to be, Billy. Really.
Yeah.
Just look like shards of bone.
It's a neat trick. I don't think you need anything else if you got skills like that.
And I'll turn around and walk away.
He don't say much, don't he?
No, not really.
Kind of like you when I first met you. You were a wee quiet. You seem a little more talkative than usual. How you doing? You doing all right though? Everyone still in one piece?
We're doing all right. Conrad's just left though. I might. Yeah. So we're getting some new help for this new venture. Something to do with a bone ship. Remember the bone?
I remember that. Yeah, right. It was like a dreadnought or something, wasn't it? It was. I remember Tara talking about it when we were on a voyage to the cliffs there. Well, you stay safe. You remember, you always have a space here if you need to put your head down. You don't have to pay for the inn. Keep telling you that. We made the room extra big to fit you in. So I mean, it'd be a shame to waste it.
You're here for the kitchen. Aye, we cook for you too.
Oh, man, I'm super hungry right now. Actually,
I mean, Mavina's famous stew. You know you can't pass it up.
Well, I do want to talk to you when we get back. But thank you for all the gear. I think Tar, you feel ready?
I think so. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always here. I'm not too far away, and eventually, wife might let me out again after I pay back my debt.
Out of all of this, where's Nate?
Nate, where are you? I mean, I've got...
Nate really hasn't moved, so he's kind of with everyone he moved over.
Okay, so
he's just kind of saying where he is.
Yeah. I'd say you can definitely see them from where you are, watching. Velfie is up there, so I've got to move him up there.
Xenora would walk over to Nate after she's warned Marigold.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll shoulder bump him.
Nate just takes it.
That weird grumpy little kitten this morning. Didn't you get any last night?
It's more like you're the one that's grumpy, little sister.
Why would you bring her? Are you fucking dense? Seriously. You haven't seen her for how long? You thought she was dead, and you bring her to a drinking party? I was trying to give you...
She wanted to be there. She wanted to see you all.
Sometimes... Sometimes a woman will do something that they think that you want when that's not really what they want. Just saying.
I'm sorry, my insight isn't as good as yours, little sister.
I know it's shit. That's what I was trying to...
You guys hear raised voices behind you. Tar's like,
It would be a...
loud whisperies. Loud...
Yeah.
Like, yes.
I think the Leonans are... again, we should probably go.
Well, the mutiny's still the same, Vilfin, so I'm gonna...
Sounds like nothing's changed, really. I mean...
Really hasn't.
Well, I'm glad you're all still alive, at least. Is that... What the fuck has happened to Ema? I mean... Is he... purple? I mean... Last time I saw him, he was green. What the fuck?
I mean, it's Ema.
You got to stop him from touching shit. I mean, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I mean, the last thing he touched was Marigold when I saw him, so...
I mean, I'm not getting in the way of that.
I don't want to know.
No.
Right. I best be getting back to work, and you stay safe, everybody.
She waves goodbye. Belfie,
Belfin will yell out the door. Stop Ema from touching shite, for fuck's sake.
Belfie, come on. And she's gonna just drag you. You still got some time to talk before Tar and them come back. Thank you, Evil, for stopping in.
Xenora's gonna go, oh. So, it was definitely Teo.
Oh, I know. Tar told me.
Yeah, but that's not how the letter read, is it?
Oh, I know that too.
But it is definitely...
There's more to this than that letter. Speaking of parchments, Nate reaches into his bag and pulls out the ownership letter. I've been trying to have a moment with you so I can show you something. It looks like we're about to head off again, so I don't know if I'm going to ever have the chance again. This is yours.
Look at it. What does it say?
It's a deed to a plot of land in Leiolon under your name.
And you are the proud owner of the hill with several acres around. Signed off by Griselda Copperot.
You want a home. I also know from our conversation at the island that you're not ready to be... Well, let's just say you prefer the open fields, where you belong. This is yours to do as you will. Thea helped out. There's a nice little hideaway enclave. There's a nice little canopy. There's no walls. Nothing to keep you in. It's everything that is you. I'm hoping that this will show you that you belong here. Not only that, that it will bring you to where you need to be. I don't know if I can help with that, but I'm hoping at least this can. Funnily enough, that night I buggered off. Sorry. The night that I fucked off.
No, I think the fucked off was on the ship. Buggered off sounds right for the other one.
And that's where I went. And I immediately knew this is what we needed, but you need this more.
I honestly don't know what to say. Nah, I don't. Kinda don't know how I feel either. I just don't. Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome home.
Radolak, Velfie. Tar is like, look, this guy, he could only speak as a chicken for like a month. If I can teach him common again, I can teach you, Velfie. I'm going to take you under my wing. I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to show you the world. Shining, shimmering splendor. It's going to be amazing.
At that, Xenora's going to quickly shift and go, chicken? I met a chicken once that was a human.
See? It's a true story. He was on my ship for like 2 months.
Oh, chicken man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? He was going to be roasted.
he probably would have tasted a bit funny. I'm kind of glad we didn't eat him.
Yeah. Roasted chicken tastes. Well. Anyway. The short dwarf, Vilfin, he got me all the stuff we need to go. I gotta pay him back somehow. Everybody okay?
Yeah, you two talk, work out, what boat we're going to use to sail. Do we need anything? Rations, extras, anything like that? Potions and stuff like that.
You do see the Shrine of Timora where you bought potions from Puck. Marigold is talking with Gary and Ema, but she can hear, and she says, "Oh, you don't need a ship. It's by that lighthouse. Used to be pulsing green. You can walk there.
Oh yeah,
It's on the
was
shore."
by the lighthouse. That's where the banshee was, right?
I don't know about that, but yeah.
And that crab. Oh, good times.
Xenora's going to go to the general store, and if anyone's got a list for her, she'll get that stuff. But welcome to my shopping list.
I'll go to Puck again.
Ordinary supplies.
Puck. That is in my foundry, actually, so that's nice and easy for me.
So,
Maybe not. Sleepy Dragon's Wake. Timora Shrine, Puck's Potions. All right. So every day, he gets like a 1d4 supplies of each thing. The cost you guys have seen by now. I'll show the players for you guys. So he has today 3 potions of healing, 3 potions of climbing. Gosh, it's a 3-day. 3 potions of growth, 3 of water free. Come on. And it's all 3s. It's all 3s. 3 of heroism. So it's a 3-day. He's like, hello. You see his elven ears.
Yo. It's good to see you again, Puck.
Yeah.
What you got for us today, eh?
I mean, you've already gone through your potions already? This must have been a rough night.
I did drink 1. I mean, we could always do with more. And since Marigold's not coming with us, and maybe Tar might need a few, and we're going to a lighthouse, maybe it'd be good to climb. How much for the potions of healing and the potions of climbing, like as a like a bundle deal? Like, is there a discount?
Probably not. I'm trying to open a store and get out of the open air.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
You got to try though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can take 20 gold off if you buy a 4 or more, maybe. Since you guys are regulars, saving the town and all.
So, how much would it be for 3 and 3?
3 and 3. 150, 150, 300, 280.
280. Maybe 2 healing, 1 climbing.
150, 130 then?
130?
Yeah.
I could do that.
All right. I know. The only one's buying stuff from him, Stibble, Fib. But, anyway. Anyone else? You don't know? What do you have on your list? Xenora?
Xenora's going to the general. Yep. So, I want 20 lots of rations.
Alrighty.
Actually, how many are there? There's 6 of us in there. So, 25 lots of rations.
All right.
She wants 3 jars of honey.
Okay.
She'll want I'm trying to think. She'll want some grass, if they have any grass clippings or anything like that. She'd want a bag of that. A bag of grass.
Tar would have asked you to get some meat.
I'm gonna get some meat for meat. How many rations how many lots would that be?
Oh,
So-
I'm just rounding up gold in my head. So we're going to say 10 because rations don't cost too much. That's the meat and the other things that you're going to get. Honey.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the meat for that. The other thing I would be wanting is more string, and if they've got any small bells again.
All right.
So and this time I'm actually asking for string and bells.
So we're just going to do 11 because they do have bells for the shrines. And string's nothing.
Bells. Right. I think that's all I want. So, and large jars of honey, like about this big,
Yep.
or yeah, cool. That's what I wanted.
They're going to get their honey from the lizard folk.
So that's
it's important.
11 gold
Yep.
all up, or yeah, okay, I'll take that off. And I'll put it in my inventory afterwards.
So once Radolak turns away from Puck, he's going to give 1 healing potion to Tar. I don't know if you got a way to like heal yourself.
I can. Yeah, I can heal. It's just...
Well, you seem pretty quick though. Like if someone needs it, like I've
Yeah.
got some. I'll give you this one.
Okay.
And he gives the other one to Velfie. He's like, it's not like for drinking all the time. Like it's when you're like feeling not too good, right? Healing. You know, and he talks to him like he's like healing.
So, medicine.
Yeah, that's the stuff. And then I take the potion of climbing I got, and I give it to Xenora. I'm like, and this one like helps you climb, and like I thought it'd be useful, but I also thought it'd be kind of cool to see you climbing up the side of like a building or something in your armor. So, you know, a bit funny, but also a tad useful. Yeah.
So you think I'm some kind of spider cat? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, oh man.
Can I call you Spider Cat instead of Hot Stuff? That would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm not
I
calling
do
you that
whatever
now.
a spider cat can do.
Oh,
Oh,
see, now it just got really dirty.
It's a
And then
pity
he
you
walked
can't
away.
be a Thundercat.
tell us.
Depends what I eat.
Oh,
When was the last time you had Brussels sprouts and beans?
why would
That kept the tent
It's-
warm for like weeks.
Why would you?
There's a
eat
reason
beans?
why we're Leon and we don't.
No. Sorry. You didn't know that you ate that. That's right. Oops. But you know that time when we were like 20 and we were on that, long excursion and it was really cold and we didn't have a lot of meat because you missed? Well, I substituted some of the meat that we had left with vegetables and beans because I can. So, yeah. Anyway, Tar, I got your meat as well.
Thank
so
you.
I'll hand over the meat to Tar.
She's gonna put it quickly in her bag.
Careful she doesn't change that for vegetables.
Well, you know what? I spiked her canteen with catnip. I don't know if she's noticed or not yet. So.
Oh, have I? Can I? Am I actually seeing her lips move? Because she doesn't know how to
Maybe.
read lips.
Maybe. Yeah.
Should I
Make a
roll?
roll. Yeah. While you do that, though, we're gonna go to Ema because Gary has run up, seeing Marigold, and sees you and stops. His eyes just grow wide. Like, Papa Ema? What happened to you? You look amazing.
I may have fallen victim to a joke.
Oh, I was hoping all humans do that, because I want to turn blue. That would be cool.
Yes, it would. That'd be great. I have to find someone to figure out if we can do this.
Yeah. Like, you could be purple and I could be blue. Yeah.
Next time I see the gnome people, I'll see if they have a magic thing to make that happen.
Yeah. I was staying with Valdy and she tried to make me eat the living people of the waters. I don't need to do that, so I just ate out of her dandelion weeds on the front. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure she won't mind.
Okay. Are you leaving? Everyone's gathered outside.
Yeah, looks like we're going away again. Which is a shame, but it needs to be done.
You gonna bring me back something cool? Like the boat tour you did?
I will find something great for you. Even if I just come back in a different color.
That'd be cool. Be like that friend you got that's red. That would be neat.
Yes, red would be nice.
And Marigold's gonna just smile. Oh, she's gonna give you a hug. And be safe.
And Emma's gonna reach into one of his pockets. And he's gonna pull out a little ring. And he's gonna say, Marigold, life is short. So I want you to hold on to this for me until I come back. When I come back, I'm going to put it on your finger.
Marigold. Shit, Emma.
And as blunt as possible.
Is
Because I don't think Emma have the...
beside herself. Who's the closest? So Xenora and Zenithor, Tar, Radolak, you guys are all kind of close. So I don't know if you want to roll perceptions to see if you notice the shiny ring come out. But Marigold's just like, Emma! And just grabs a hold of you and gives you a very long embrace. And is crying. You can tell she's trying to hide it, but she's crying.
And the ring is engraved in the shape of what looks like leaves and blades of grass.
How did you get this? This is beautiful.
A friend made it for me.
And she looks over at the Dawn Hammer.
She says, that's a good guess.
It's beautiful. And she got out some flowers that almost matched the ring, but she's like, I was gonna give this to you, like old times. For your trip. And she just gives you a kiss on the cheek.
And he'll kiss her back and take the flowers and stick them into his chain links of his armor. so that they're sticking out.
So Xenora completely would have missed the catnip comment because she was because I rolled again at advantage for the Ema thing to see the shiny thing and I got an 18.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yes, I've missed the catnip comment with an 11.
Anybody else willing to see if they can see?
I rolled a 16.
You can see. I set it for 15. Delphi no, Zenithor no? Right. So you guys saw that. You and Xenora and Radolak saw the ring and the exchange of hugging. Gary looks perplexed and confused, but you can explain it to him later. And or leave Marigold to explain it. Yeah, just leave her to do that. And Griselda's done. She rubs her head. Fucking. We need a new guard system, Bounty. That's what we need. We need a new. Just fire them all. And she sees. What are you guys still doing here?
Preparations.
Oh, my head.
Procrastination.
No, that
Don't tell her that.
it's preparations. You can't go on a ship without having the equipment that you need to go on it. It's just stupid. Would you like something for your headache, Griselda? I've got some, and I've got some licorice root and willow root for her to be able to chew on to get rid of the headache. In my medicine thing. Here you go, Griselda. Chew on that.
Ugh. All right. Yep.
You know, if you want, they could meet with a fiery accident.
They might. Leiolon
Keep me
might
informed.
burn. Yeah.
Ah,
Marigold's rushing over to Valdi. And Griselda's just like, what the? And pushing away. She is very hungover. She doesn't have time. It's like, carry on. Just. Zenithor, we're going to have a talk about the security of Leiolon when you get back. And how accidents happen. Right?
Noted.
Noted. All right. Come
Emma.
back safe.
Emma doesn't hear Griselda. I rolled perception and it was very low. So if Marigold's run away, then he's going to pick up Gary and explain.
Oof. Do you have words for Gary that you want to say? Or are you just going to say, I explained to Gary?
He's going to say that he gave her something that will make them family. That would make sense. Like, it's about as good as he can probably do.
Is Marigold going to be part of our tower?
Yes.
You're going to have to teach her how to hum.
Yes.
Okay. I can teach her while you're gone. That's what I'll do.
Yes. That's a great idea. I'm sure she'd love the lessons from you.
And do I have to carry like a carved wooden thing of Marigold too? Or, I mean, I carry all my family. And he shows the little giraffe of his mom.
Well, if you draw her a picture of her and you standing together, I'm sure she'll be happy with that.
Okay. I'm going to go to Jack's and ask for some coloring pencils. And he's going to give you a hug and he's going to run off. Because kids.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys are gathered.
We should probably go before we get growled at again, eh?
Ooh.
Crowder?
did she notice, and is she asking me to deck him?
She makes a little pause. Taps her foot, but you didn't call her name, so she's like, thinking about how she's going to have a talk with Zenithor. About accidents. Alright. You guys going to go towards the lighthouse? Everyone is ready. Tar grabs, goes into the town hall to change and comes out in her nicer leathers and her daggers fitted just like she was at home. Smooths back her fur and you are off. You are gonna go. Where's my storm wind? Where's my sword course? There it is. Going up from Leiolon towards the tower, towards the Tower of Storms right here. It's gonna take you a bit of the day. It is about, with all the talking and stuff, we'll say almost 11. So
Xenora's going to get the wax out again
yeah.
and hand wax to Radolak and to Vilfi and just say, look, just in case, just saying, because she's got this big ball of wax still in her bag.
Radolak's looking intently to see where Velfie puts the wax. I'm like, has he even got ears? Like,
Before you leave, Tar quickly runs back and grabs the note off the quest board of the boat sightings. It says it's beached near the tower. Killer route any cultists that may be there. Collect for a reward of 6 potions of greater healing. So she tucks that in just in case to see exactly what we need to do to get the reward. As you start to get closer, it's going to be late afternoon. It's not the same as when you were starting to arrive. The closer you get, you can see this dreadnought crashed upon the beach, and the waters are lapping around it. And you see, how close do you want to get? When we say 200 yards, you can see from the distance. And Xenora, you do have a spyglass as well.
Yeah, Xenora would automatically get the spyglass out to scope before anybody else could.
Okay. Do you have a spyglass in your inventory with a range? Or I'm gonna guess.
Give me a sec, I'll have a look to see what the
if it has
range
a
is. Because, yeah, I'm not sure whether it comes up at the range. Inventory. Keeps going back. So... objects viewed through a spyglass magnified twice their size, so I'm guessing I can see double the distance.
Alright. What you do see is you are over 200 feet away, and you see an armored dreadnought made from metal and bones rests on a rocky outcrop in the bay. Flames are leaping from the braziers mounted to its main mast, and its ragged sails are stitched from worn leather. You see barbaric half-orcs patrolling its decks, and they're on standby ready to employ these deadly. They have mangonels, ballistas, a giant's skeleton clutching a halberd has been lashed to the bow, and over a dozen zombies in a path on each side are impaled on stakes. They're still writhing. They seem to have like bird droppings, an unusual amount on their heads and things like that. And they are set in the rocks around the vessel. They are ready and armed to the teeth on a lookout, and there is this fiery orb from the main mast. It looks unnatural. It's looking around almost like an eye.
Oh, shit. Xenora's gonna quietly go, any of you got Pass Without a Trace? Pass Without a Trace? Ready?
No. We could wait for nightfall.
That's gonna have to be our best bet, because that eye's gonna see us. Can you see that thing? And I'll point to the red glowy thing up there. That looks like it's gonna hunt us if we go anywhere near it. But we've got 3 people he can't see in the dark.
Those ballistas have quite the range, about 120 feet. Unless we can talk them out of being near the siege weapons. Night would be better.
We could swim there.
We could. We've all got water breathing.
You want to
Good,
go
Xenora.
around?
We can go under.
It's kind of crashed in the bay on the rocks.
Just remember we've got water breathing, and I can walk my normal movement in water. So if things go south, you go for the water.
What about those zombies? You think they're not moving? Are they a warning?
Oh, they'll move if you get close enough. And we pretty much have the killer of the undead right here. And I'll point to Nate. Look, I can do a ring of fire around them, only about 20 feet. So if you can get them all into one spot, I can put a ring right around them.
I'm just afraid of what that eye's gonna do.
Yeah, that's my question.
What if we
What do you
lure some of them off the ship?
What would get them to come off the ship, though?
Xenora's eyes are going to light up. They're fighting Talos. What if we can make them think that they're fighting Talos? Remember the vision we had? Velfi, Nate, we all had that vision. That was part of his journey. They're fighting Talos. What's the one thing that Talos does? Lightning. I can do a lightning spell. And she'll pull out this scroll that she's got sitting on her. I've got a lightning scroll. We could attack them from a distance. With lightning, they would think that it was Talos. They're at the lighthouse. That was Talos.
Are they fighting for him or against?
I don't know whether they're fighting for Merkel or Talos at this stage, but my belief is that they're fighting for Merkel.
Well,
I mean, all good and well shooting off a lightning bolt. What's that going to do?
Well, if it gives them damage, it might get them to maneuver a little bit. I don't know. I'm just bouncing off ideas since no one's talking.
what about that giant skeleton? Is that alive or dead?
I mean, if it's a skeleton, it's most likely undead. So they're probably... It's probably been raised or risen, so it's under command of something.
Who?
Whoever's behind that eye, I bet.
Well, if that's an eye, why don't we just go over there and prod it out, and then they won't be able to see?
I mean, we have to get through all those undead first, mate. That's why.
We get closer range if we have darkness, I think. Can I
If
see
Conrad
very
was
far?
here. But I can't remember.
If I look through the spyglass again, how many would I guesstimate would be undead? And how far away from each other would they be?
You would guesstimate 20, 10 on each side of the rocks, which is your way in to the ship. So on those rocks with the waves crashing across, the water is going by. It's pretty slippery, but if you could get the zombies are staked, so they are moving, but they're not moving from their stakes. And the orcs, there are about I say with your spyglass, you kind of see a little over 4. You're not sure. They keep moving on the top deck. The mangonels are facing the rear. There are 2 ballistas on the top. Tar will tell you ballistas can fire very far, but it does take time to load. So that is on your side.
I mean, I feel like this might be an oversimplification, and I like just hit things real hard, right? But if we've got like a fireball, can we like just lob a fireball? Like, is that not doable?
It has a range, Radolak.
I mean, we could get a little bit closer. I mean, if Conrad was here, I reckon he could shoot that eye out, but he's off doing other stuff.
You know what? Let's vote, day or night. I vote night.
I mean, I can't see anything at night, but I still think that's sound reasoning. So I vote night.
Well, if they've got braziers on the ship, then we'll still be able to see them at night.
Yeah, and that big fucking eye lights up the sky, so we're good.
Sweet night then.
Denethor? Velfie? Xenora?
Night does seem to be the more appropriate approach. Problem is that we don't have a lot of range capability ourselves. Pretty much Ema and Xenora are our only range. The rest of us are mostly upfront and personal.
I'll go talk to him. I can do this.
Talk to him about what exactly?
Their favorite things. Come on, I got this.
Is this as a distraction?
Yes.
So we can get closer?
I bet you I can get some of them to our side for a little bit. Enough to get you on the ship, close range. Get rid of those siege. We could...
Well, I'm not good at the quietness.
Oh, look, if you're going to stop yourself from doing everything because your armor's not as quiet, you're not going to get away with doing it.
Xenora, I am merely suggesting if we're going in for a stealth approach,
I'll bring him to you.
Then take your armor off and put it back on.
I'm gonna persuade against whoever's in sight. And if it fails, she'll stand down. $26.
You guys can get into there, or you will go with Tar. So at least she has someone to back her up.
I mean, I feel like the cleric should put like, you've got like magics that, you know, protect people a bit, right, Emo? Like maybe a bless or a what's it call it, you know? Some guidance perhaps?
I can bless.
I can guide.
Yeah, see, look, that's a good option. And then with like Xenethor there, because like he's not, as we said, he's not very sneaky. If he's there too, like maybe not like doing the talking, but like he's there, and then she'll get all that paladin, that cool paladin stuff. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll work out. Everything's always worked out for us in the past.
Radolak.
Yeah.
Do you really think me and Wilfen dying has worked out in the past?
I was being facetious.
Facetious?
Yeah. I'm very concerned about all this, but we got to do something. We can't just stand around and do nothing.
Well, we've already decided that night is probably our best option.
Gives us time to prepare. Yeah.
Yeah. And Tara will convince them sailor to sailor. It'll be... I mean, it's a good plan.
I totally got this. You guys wait for nightfall. You seem worried.
Xenora is always worried. Xenora is trying to work out how to do all this.
Oh, Velfie didn't say. Do you like to do it in the dark, mate?
Yes, Valvy.
Nighttime seems. I'm sorry.
Valvy, you look like a sneaky kind of. You look like a sneaky fella. You can.
I prefer the cover of night, yes.
Filthy. How many people can you mind link with? Like the mind thingy that you did the other day. How
Give
many
me a
people?
sec. Give me a sec. I'll find it again.
Oh, that's a good plan. We send Velfie, Tar, and Nate onto the ship.
No, if Nate and Tar go onto the ship, they can communicate with Vilfi and he can tell us, because I don't know if he could do all of us.
Where is it?
Velvy seems to be more of a long-time thinker. Very pensive.
I don't know. I think this is probably very new for him to. He hasn't worked in a group without his family,
4.
so you can do you can have 4 people
Yeah. Up to a mile.
I'm good.
up to a mile.
I can stealth and find you guys.
I can stealth too.
Yeah. See? And if you want to teleport, what is that? Talk in your mind to like Valdi does to yeah, I can help.
Well, I figure if we go in if you're gonna separate, you need to have communication. That's all I'm saying.
One go by land, one go by sea. I can go underwater.
We all can. But I think you're more as proficient as what I probably am at the moment. If not better.
I don't need to breathe.
I did water breathing on everyone, so it doesn't really matter. So you can doubly breathe underwater.
I think I have like 15 minutes underwater.
I assume we're hiding behind bushes and stuff and not in line of sight.
Oh,
to
yeah.
This, yeah.
Yeah.
We in the bushes.
We in the bushes.
So Nora would have that cape around her in the environment that she's sitting in. She would have changed it.
Nate? What are you thinking?
I don't know. We just got to do this. I don't see. I mean, you can walk onto the boat, we can talk about it, and then what? Who's going to do what?
Didn't you guys say on the last ship trip that the undead were against the orc people, the Talos people? What if you just unleash the zombies? They're gonna kill the closest thing. As our party thinks it over, we will end there. That gives you guys a week to figure out some game plans, which we could say leads into the night.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because I feel like the talks will continue till dusk.
Yeah.
So
It might be.
So Tar will be
Expect.
quiet as you guys discuss, and we will end it there with our moment of confusion. It is an interesting map. I can't wait to show it to you guys next week. It is it's pretty cool. So We'll go around. Conrad, you finally get to unmute. What did you like?
The party at the beginning, it was funny hearing Radolak getting drunk and trying to get everyone to drink the Synopsis.
Trying to get him to drink this.
And then the vodka shots and someone just downing them thinking they're water.
Ah, Velfie.
And then Knock was cool.
Velfie has so much to learn. I think he's picked the wrong crowd. Xenora.
Yeah, I have to admit, Vilfie digging a hole to go to sleep. That was pretty cool. I really liked how he's like, alright, I'm going to bed now. And Tar speaking through his tattoo, not being able to stay out of it.
Radolak, what did you like?
I liked Nock being there. That was a nice touch. I liked the gag that Xenora and Marigold played on Ema. I thought that was really good. And the ring that Ema gave to Marigold, like, and then the description of it and him trying to explain it to Gary, like, when those two talk, there's always such like beautiful moments, like even in those little things, you know. He's off to go color a picture, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it's good stuff.
Zenithor.
I would have to say, while it's sad that we had to say goodbye to Conrad, so just to have a little send off for Conrad. Now we know, like, obviously, you may see him in and out through the story, but you know, it's just nice to have that little bit of closure from when a character, for whatever reason, has to leave the party. And 2 moments from Xenora. Just her trying to process the letter from last week, and just her writing it in, and just watching her thought process, trying to figure out, like, she's just trying to analyze it and put the pieces together to formulate, well, this is what's going to happen. And the second one, just simply her going over to the island and kind of really showing her determination as to, this is what I want to know now. No more stuffing around, just give me the information. So, yeah, it's just good to see a little bit of that little authority within Azora.
Yes. Belfie.
Radolak trying to decide whether he should leave Nox there or not. Next to me.
That would have been very interesting indeed. Lots of character.
I know exactly what she would have said too if she'd woken up next to him. Creepy motherfucker.
Yes. That is one of the things she could say, yes. Is that it for you, Velvy? Yep. Ema.
Yeah, I had a bunch here. I had the whole prank on Ema. Had Ema's nat 1 on the con save, which, considering every time he drinks, he rolls incredibly low. I think he's had at least 3 nat 1s in the 3 campaigns for when he's been drinking. All the green references, being Conrad, Ema, and Velfie. Saying you're green around the edges. Conrad waking up Radolak. Nox saying she's covering her own piss. That was just encouraging. Nox saying fuck you to everyone.
Yeah.
So, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Tar attacking Velthy.
Oh, yeah,
When-
yeah.
And then the whole idea of watching a Leonin using the climbing potion to climb up a thing. So, yes, I want to see that too.
Yes, I do want to see that too. I love the parcel of land exchange. Oh my god, that was so touching. Thank you. And damn you, Emma, surprising me with the ring. I was not prepared. I mean, I knew you had it. I knew, but I didn't know why. And I was just like, cool. Evil, you were in on this. Okay. Thank you. And I do love the knock. Actually, I like the knock Conrad exchange. Like, Conrad has like little fuzzy bits under all that hobgoblin exterior. It's nice to see. And we will be seeing Sadiq, aka Mr. Stib, in and out as different characters as he can be here. So, and we will be seeing Evil most likely more towards the... Before we get to the end of all of this, we will be seeing more of everyone. And I want to thank you guys for coming in and for joining us. And we will be back next Friday for more D&Ds. And then Saturday, we have a one-shot next Saturday, not tomorrow. And Sunday, you can join us on Evil Doers channel for VTM Vampire the Masquerade. Most of us, some of us, are playing or bit parts of some kind or another as vampires. So we will catch you guys then. I appreciate my players. Thank you guys for coming in and playing. And thank you all. We will see you guys later. Bye.